Hey y'all, let's talk about family business, New Orleans, episode 5. We left off with John and his crew looking for Floyd at the golf course. Skunk was running across the golf course, so he been running for a week, y'all. So yeah, we pick up on Floyd running for his life and ruining the sheriff's high right here. Like these fools still looking for Floyd in the same space. Meanwhile, an unaware Floyd is out here looking for a ball, and his chicken foot lady finds him before them, and she wasn't even at the golf course. But she gets that chicken foot on him, and he ends up protected. So here we have Marie still depressed. She went to go visit her sister, Raven, at her spa, and her sister hooks her up with some men to just pamper her all day. They ended up at a late lunch. Looks like dinner because it's so dark, but who knows what time of year it's supposed to be. And they end up talking. She thinks John is cheating, but it's no confirmation. So she takes her to a fortune teller. Marie is super not into it. Marie is not into it, but her sister's all for it. She reads the tarot cards and reads them left and right, up and down, inside out. But Marie is still a skeptic. Here, the sheriff visits John locked up, and they have another little showdown of who's who in Gator Lake, and reminding each other of who they are. And he reads the sheriff. She shuts up and leaves. We come back to old Sam Marie, and she thinks about Curtis, and her sister tells her to get out of the house and stop waiting on John. We have the sheriff taking Skunk somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where. And here we have Prince and Lauren on their first date. And Lauren breaks down and tells him something personal, and his reaction makes him look like the good guy and not the thug that he is. But I wonder how that's going to turn out. They're very cute together. I like them, but I like their vibe. But knowing who both of their families are or their crew, you know that's going to come to a head. So Saint paid this shady cop a couple of racks for some inside information and to get a few minutes with John that he shouldn't have. And they are more convinced now that Skunk was not lying, and they're trying to get their hands on that man. Well, looks like Miss Marie got her little sad self out the house, and she ended up at the Blues. I wonder why. Look who's at the Blues already. And so, of course, she finds him and saunters over and slinks her little self down, and they start flirting. She has no shame because she's keeping that big old ring on, and we have these two coming down the stairs like a happy couple. I mean, really? What are they thinking? Did they not think they would eventually be found out? They're quite bold. It's not going to end well for this chick. Busted! But they don't even know. So Prince and this guy are trying to decide on if they should tell Saint or what to do. So finally we get some Big Shirley time, and she's pulling up to her house to this fool outside her house. And here he comes with more money in his indecent proposal, and Shirley is like, no. She has no problem pulling out that big old Clint Eastwood Magnum gun. It just cracks me up, but this dude is weird. She gonna have to use that gun on him. He'll be back. Here we are back with Skunk and his paranoid diarrhea mouth, but he realized the sheriff is going somewhere shady, and he is not for it. He's trying to figure out what in the world is going on. So we back to these two unaware fools. I am just, like, what are they going to do? I know now. I'm not telling you. You're going to have to watch. So we're back to Skunk. And the sheriff is finally at her destination, and Skunk does not want to get out of that car because he sees that big black truck, and he's like, oh my God, no. And she has to pull the gun on him for him to get out. So he slowly walks his tail over there to that truck. His fool opened that door and he sees Big Shirley. He has some relief over him, but I don't know why, because Big Shirley just as bad as Floyd. She just as bad as John. She just a woman. Is that his score? Well, he has to get in that car. Big Shirley pulls that big old gun on him. And then it's the end of the episode. So let's talk about it. What do you think? See you next week.